Hello, hello, and welcome back to the live stream. Welcome back to what I think will be the final stream of Loco Motive. At least that's what my plan is, right? We have 2 chapters remaining from what I know, so I think we should be able to wrap it up today. And yes, May the 4th be with you. Hello, Juwon, and hello, Ava. I hope you're doing well. I hope you've had a good day. Hello, Jinjin. Welcome as well. Haven't seen you for a while. So good to see you again. So yes, as you may all remember, we have derailed the train and we have ended up in jail. So we're gonna have to work our way out of that situation. Also, the camera is pointed up very high, so I'm just like kind of low in the frame here. Let me just try and adjust it a tiny bit. Move. Better. We're fixing it live. Hello, Crystal. Yeah, so I've also realized something, is that when we listened to the recording from Lady Unterwald, she said that the copy of her will was in her manor, or whatever, like, estate, so that means we might be going in a manor, and we of course all love manors here, right? Very, very important to visit a manor in a puzzle game, so that might yet be happening as part of our adventures. So hopefully you're excited and you've got your manor emojis ready. Yes, we love the manors for sure. Hello and welcome, Flynn Niv. Yes, the possibility of a manor. How exciting. So yeah, I think with that we're ready to return to our situation. Yes, here we are in jail. That's where we left our characters, locked up in their jail cell. Now, we already have to say the police here might be incompetent.
I'm here.
Oops, I've done a dialogue by accident. Because it seems like they didn't take our inventory item, because I was like, we still have a rat. So that may yet prove useful, our trained rat. Well, I guess we've spoken to Arthur, so we may as well see what there is to say. Yes, why didn't you say anything, Arthur? You silly dum-dum, like, why pretend that you knew what was happening?
Why didn't you tell me you weren't the informant?
I thought Lady Unterwald had planned the whole thing. I didn't want to go against her last wishes. Besides, it sounded like you had a lot riding on this mission of yours.
I had everything riding on this, but I didn't expect to see the inside of a cell.
Yeah, her whole plan of I'm just gonna go on this mission and prove myself is not working out really well so far. Hello, the real Jeanette. No, you're not late. We literally just started and I've accidentally started a dialogue, so far it's been a recap mostly. So I think you were here to the end of the stream yesterday, so you should be up to date. Yes, of course, our final battle with Mr. Liu, he got hit by a train tunnel. So I'm not sure he is alright.
Do you think Mr. Liu is alright?
Can anyone truly be alright if they hit a brick wall at 100 miles per hour?
No,
No.
I don't imagine so.
I think
Then
he's
I guess you have my answer.
he's quite splattered.
Okay, back to formulating a plan.
Understood.
Yes, so she has Agent M with her, so I assume we will be using Agent M for something. Then
Couldn't
Arthur
hurt to look around.
Hey, is that you, kid?
is next. Yeah, he's next to
that
Dawn.
I knew your voice sounded familiar. Don't tell me those casino goons got you too, huh?
Well,
No, that's not what happened. Exactly, we've been accused.
we've been accused of murdering Lady Unterwald.
Whoa, that's ice cold, pal. I really underestimated you. You know, you don't seem like the killing type.
But I didn't!
Relax, okay? We're drinking from the same bottle. They got me on a load of baloney, too. Listen, we can't stand around yakking all day, all right? We need to figure a way out of here.
I don't think we're gonna help Don escape. He's an actual criminal. So, I mean, so far, the way we've been playing, right? We've been playing inside of the story that each of the characters has been telling to the police to be like, okay, so this is what actually happened before the train derailed. But now we're past that, right? Now we're past that in the sense of this isn't a story we're telling, this is what's happening after the interrogation. So previously, we knew that everyone would at least make it to the interrogation, so no one was dying and anything like that. But now it's all open, right? Anyone can die at any point. Of our characters, that is, because we don't know that they make it to somewhere. So what does Arthur has? Okay, he's got the air funnel. Oh, because that's what he constructed. Oh, okay. That's what he constructed to get out of the interrogation at the very start of the game. Then he's got the umbrella and he's got the key that he stole to get out of the shackles in the cell. Oh yes, that then makes sense with the inventory that we have. And then we also have our favorite character, Herman Merman.
Oh, who is doing that obnoxious clicking? I can barely hear myself think. Who's out there? Reveal yourself!
Is Diana there?
What? You know Diana?
Keep your voice down.
Who are you?
Listen, I'm from the Inland Revenue Secret Service.
Is this about my self-assessment? You people are relentless!
I'm not here about your taxes, idiot. I'm trying to break you out.
A jailbreak? Are you mad? What about my reputation? I'd be branded an escaped fugitive. On the other hand, it would definitely give a boost to my book sales.
Listen, Herbert, stop daydreaming and pay attention. We need to get you three to Lady Unterwald's mansion.
The mansion?
The family are preparing a second will reading.
I suppose it would be an opportunity to clear my name.
Then there's no time to waste. Do you have anything in your cells that could bend those bars?
Nothing immediate comes to mind. I have to think about it.
Okay, so Herman gets the window cell, you know, he gets the special privileges. So what does he have? He still has the suction cup boots that we made out of toilet plungers. And he's got the letter opener. Again, what are the police doing, right? You have prisoners in your cell, and you're letting them have sharp implements? That doesn't sound very safe and secure. Okay, so I guess we can return and see and start seeing what there is to interact with, right? We can look inside the toilet.
It's mercifully empty.
Jeanette, okay, I shall try and remember that. I mean, I'm sure I will, but between streams, I may be like, oh, you know, try and remember everyone's name.
Not getting out that way.
I know we can't just open the door. I mean, this hole here that I assume is for handing them like food. Considering how skinny Herman is, he should be able to just like jump through. And there is a phone for Dirk Chiselton. Could he actually reach the phone from inside of his cell? I'm not gonna call, but yes, he can. He actually can.
Being forwarded to the Dirk Chiselton hotline. Please hold. What do you need?
Okay, I don't actually need anything. I just wanted to see if he's gonna be able to actually reach the phone.
On second thought, I can do this all by myself.
All right. But call back if you change your mind.
There we go. So there is nothing on the outside of his cell. How do we do this though, so we're back inside? Because yeah, there's nothing else to interact with here. Okay, let's change back to hair then. What does she have? She has a wall chain next to
Those
her.
chains are secured to the wall. I'll need a key to unfasten them.
Yeah, there is the sewage pipe we can see, and yes, Agent M may have to make the sacrifice. I mean, I thought rats do that anyway, right? They get into various pipes, toilets, and stuff like that, so... You know... That's just what they do. Okay, and he's got... What does he have next to him? He's got the... Jimmy police intern that's very silly.
Jimmy!
Lamont told me not to talk to you, Mr. Ackerman.
H&M is a mouse. I mean, they keep changing that, right? Because yeah, they're a mouse, but then some people said it's a rat. So I'm just like, which one is it?
Jimmy!
Please, Mr. Ackerman. I'm already on thin ice around here.
Let's talk about this!
I'm not allowed to talk to you. Just drop it.
I'm sure we can work something out.
La 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 la. I can't hear you.
Come on, we're all friends here.
Mr. Ackerman! I really must insist you stop.
What's that? You better not be talking to those prisoners, Jimmy!
Oh, now you've done it.
Okay, we're just getting Jimmy in trouble. I was wondering if it's gonna break if we keep going.
Probably best to leave him alone.
Okay. No, he's not gonna break. He just got in trouble.
Oh, it's so close, but just out of reach.
Okay, so nothing to do here. Okay. Oh, okay. If I just walk to the side, the view is switching. Okay, so I assume nothing in our
It's an
toilets.
empty toilet bowl. What a relief.
But yes, the toilets between the cells are connected, so we might be able to pass each other items. Okay, can we turn this valve? What's gonna happen?
I think that's reversed the flow of the water.
Okay, we reverse the flow, so depending on what we're gonna need to do, we can pass different items. So we have the key to the shackles. Like, are the shackles outside her cell the same shackles as he was previously undoing? I assume
It's
this is
an empty toilet bowl.
yeah, this is empty as well. So yeah, there is a shackle
Those
here.
chains are secured to the wall. I'll need a key to unfasten them.
Yeah, so is the key that he stole previously the key that is needed? So I guess then we have to turn the flow back around. And then we put the key in the toilet.
I'll just place that here.
Yeah, just gently place it.
Something's coming your way, Diana.
Okay, so now she has to go and retrieve it from the toilet.
There's something in here already.
Yep, just put your hand there. Okay, so now she's got the key, so can we use that key on this shackle here?
Ah, this key should unlock these chains.
There we go.
That did the job.
What we need a big chain for. So she's now got a heavy chain. Yep, just a very hygienic toilet delivery system. The beds are, yes, very not clean.
I am definitely not sleeping here.
Yep, okay. So can she do anything with this chain? Like, can she put the chain in the toilet, for example, to give it to Herman and he can attach it to the cell grate? Like, try and pull it apart?
I could flush these chains, but they'd make an awfully loud racket.
Okay, so we may have to provide some cover for the noise we're gonna be making. What else is here? Check under the pillow, okay.
I really don't want to touch that.
Seriously, you just put your hand in the toilet and you're having issue touching a pillow?
It's all rusted and broken.
And there's a leaky
This
pipe.
place is falling apart.
Okay. Okay, well, she won't put the chain down the toilet. What does Herman have in here? Okay, there's a rusty pole. Yep, just stick it in your trousers.
It seems to be some sort of metal pole.
Okay, can we use it to, like, bend the bars?
Nope.
Nope, we cannot. Anything else you have in the cell? You also have a dirty bed.
I guess I'm supposed to just sleep on the floor.
They don't even have sinks to wash their hands? I mean, they have a toilet bowl. I don't make the rules. Okay. What do you have? You have a letter opener, the pole, the boots. I mean, it feels like what we're working towards is giving him things to get those bars. But let's see. Can he start banging on something so that that provides cover for her sending
That doesn't work.
the chain or something like that? There isn't much to bang on in his cell.
Here goes.
Okay, so he wants to put the metal pole in the toilet. That means it has to be sent to someone else. But that means we have to go to Arthur and we have to reverse the flow. So it travels towards the people we have now, and then he can flush the toilet. So this is basically a level about seeing what will go in the toilet. Okay, so that goes to her. What can she do with it?
There's something in here.
I mean, I guess we're not going to discuss the whole how would a whole metal pipe just travel through the toilet system around the bendy pipes and anything. Okay, can she use that to, like, bang on this pipe to cause a flood of some sort? No. Can we just hit the door? No.
Nope.
Nope, nope. Okay, she doesn't want to actually do anything with it.
That doesn't work.
Does she want to put it to the toilet, in the toilet and give it to Arthur for some reason?
It's not elegant, but it works.
Okay, so even though they receive an item, they can still send it away to the next person.
Heads up, Arthur.
Okay, so now he's got the pole. So yeah, I was trying to hit the pipe with the pole to see if maybe that would break the pipe and, you know, we cause
There's something floating in there.
we cause a flooding and they have to take us out or something, but she didn't want to. Okay, he like pulled up his sleeve and everything. Okay, so what can he do with this pipe? Like hit the bed. I mean,
That doesn't work.
if we look out into the corridor, how can the ground be soil? I mean, it's just a dungeon on the second floor. Can we use this pole to, like, reach to the locker?
That doesn't work.
Can we use the umbrella to reach to the locker? Okay, the umbrella works.
I might be able to get into the lockbox. Just gotta give it a little whack with the old umbrella.
Yep, just a little bit more.
Uh-oh.
How'd you get that?
Oops. He saw us.
This? I found it in my cell.
Sorry, but I've got to confiscate it. You know, it looks kinda like Lamont's umbrella.
I'm sure we just have the same great taste in rain protection.
No! My umbrella!
I've got to lock it away, just in case you were planning a daring escape.
That's perfectly understandable.
My toilet umbrella was confiscated.
Looks like Jimmy dropped something from the lockbox.
Did he?
Oh, it's so close, but just out of reach.
Wait, is that something here? No.
Probably best to leave him alone.
Okay, we'll leave him alone. Now Okay, it's definitely nothing on this floor.
Oh, it's so...
Okay, we can't reach it and the pipe is not...
That doesn't work.
Okay, that little thing did fall out, but we can't reach it because it's too far away from us. Okay. We could try blowing it over towards the other cell. No.
Nah.
It won't let us interact at all. Okay. That might be for later, or maybe she can see it. Okay. She can see that.
That's odd. What's the roulette ball doing here?
A roulette ball. Oh, I guess from like confiscated items? Because we had the metal ball that we stole from Dawn. Can we get Agent M to bring this to us?
Hey, Agent M. You see that shiny ball over there? I bet it's valuable. That's it. Bring it back to me.
I mean, will they? Because
There's a good field agent. I knew you could do it.
Because as we know, Agent M has betrayed us before, so that wasn't guaranteed. Okay, so we have the metal ball that we had on the train that we never used for anything. Yes, it does like shiny things. It was on the train, literally just stealing. It had a whole gold stash in the train because it was just stealing all the time. Okay, so now we have a metal ball. It's magnetic as well. But what is that useful for?
Nah.
I assume it doesn't like
That doesn't work.
combine with anything.
Nah.
We could put it down the toilet.
I'll just put this in here.
But then yes, who we want to give it to? Because I assume we can put lots of things in the toilet. It's just the reason why would we do it? Like, can Arthur throw it at Jimmy to distract him or
I sent
something?
something your way, Arthur.
There's something in here.
Just, yeah. It's a whole chapter about putting your hands down the toilet. Just throw it at him.
Keep it.
Okay, no, throw it at the locker.
That doesn't
no.
work.
Okay, well, we've got a ball. Yes, it does. The Agent M does really like shinies, and he's likes a good treasure trove. I assume we can't put the fan down the toilet.
That's not going to fit.
Okay, the fan does not go down the toilet. Can we fan Jimmy?
I'd rather keep it.
No.
That doesn't work.
Okay. So doesn't feel like Arthur's got anything to do. They wash their hands in the toilet, don't worry about it. I assume we can just send everything down the toilet, it doesn't actually matter.
I'll just drop this right here.
Like, so we don't actually know who needs what, they will just throw things down the toilet just because.
Item coming your way, Diana.
Can he drop his shoes down the toilet?
That won't fit in there.
Okay, no shoes in the toilet though. Okay, so now she's got access to the letter
There's
opener.
an item floating in here. I should retrieve it. Carefully.
Okay. Can she stab something with this? Like the pillow?
That doesn't work.
Or her bed sheets?
Nope.
The pipe?
Nope.
Nope, nope, nope. She says nope to everything. Can't open the cell door with it.
Nah.
Okay. I guess we just try things on things. Put it in the
Hopefully
toilet
this survives
again.
the trip.
And then Arthur can have
Keep
it.
an eye out, Arthur. Something is coming your way.
Can he do anything with the letter
There's
opener?
something in there. I should probably fish it out.
Actually, can Dawn help us with anything? Does he have access to a toilet?
Dawn?
You figure out a plan yet, kid?
I'm working on it. Do you have any ideas for how we can break out of here?
Ah, plotting a jailbreak, huh? You can count old Donnie in. If I still had my magnetic ball, I may have been able to pull off some magic with my watch. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I lost it when those casino goons jumped me, though.
Well, good news, Dawn.
I've got some
I got your
plotting to do.
magnetic ball.
Get to it, kid.
Tea, yes, always tea. My favorite peach and orange tea.
This is probably waterproof. Time to reunite Donnie with an old friend. I sent something your way, Don.
Oh, all right. Let's see what we got here.
Okay.
You're a miracle worker, kid.
He's got wet pockets now.
I'll still need one of you to distract that bozo outside, though. Maybe you can make some noise to get his attention.
Okay, well, I mean, I do have this pipe thing, but I don't think he's got anything he can hit with it. Like, I can hit the door or something. Or I guess we can give it to Diana to see if she can hit the pipe now or something. So we need to change the flow. And then flush it.
Over to you, Diana.
Okay. Can you now use it to make some noise? Hit some pipes? Hit the pipe. No, why not? Hit the bed. Okay, fine. Hit the pipe with the chain.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
How could we distract him? Because she can't even see him.
Probably best to leave him alone.
And we can't talk to him anymore. We like throw the letter opener at him.
I'd rather keep it.
No.
Nope.
Okay, what could we use? She did say flashing the chain would make a noise. So yeah, maybe now she will do it. Try this. Okay, now she'll do it. Okay, that's a lot of chain. I mean, it doesn't really seem to be a noise, but sure.
What's that noise? Is somebody flushing contraband? You better stop that right now!
Oh no! Poor Jimmy.
I got a hold of his keys. Enjoy your nap, pal.
Okay, you're gonna let us all out then? Okay, so what's going on? Is Don gonna help us escape, or is he just gonna make it out of here and leave us behind?
Don?
I've got the keys, pal, but I'm not moving an inch until we have a clear way out of here. I don't fancy our chances of running out the front door. Do you?
Okay, so now we gotta work on the window situation. Well, now we send the chain to Herman.
There's a set of chains stuck down there.
Yeah? Could you take them out? Can you use your plunger shoes to do it?
I can't use that.
Okay, you can't use that. Well, you don't have any other items though, so what are we gonna do if you can't take the stuff out the toilet? Can we still send other things while the chains are in the toilet?
I didn't think I'd be doing this on my first mission.
Okay, so even though the chains are there, we can still drop other things? I guess everyone give everything you have to Herman, because I think
I'm sending something your way, Herman.
he needs to figure out how to get out the window. So the more items we have,
doesn't seem very hygienic.
the more likely we are to figure it out. Okay, he's got the pipe. What else can she send? She's got the key and she's got Agent M.
Nope.
Okay, she refuses to put Agent M in the toilet.
I'll just put this in here. Something coming your way, Herman.
Okay, pick it up and then Arthur can send you the rest of his items. Herman's got the correct reaction to having to put his hand in the toilet. Okay, Arthur, what do you have? Okay, just the letter opener because the fan won't
Here
fit.
goes nothing. I've sent something your way, Diana.
Okay, well, she doesn't need it. She just needs to send it to Herman. There you go.
Good. More toilet water.
Yep, more toilet water just for you, Herman. Okay, so now he's got everything. So what could we do? We've got a pipe. We already tried it on the window, so not that. Can we get back the plunger bits? Like, could we do something else with the plungers? Okay, it's doing something. Because I'm like, I think we need a plunger again to get the chains out of the toilet.
I can't get any leverage with this suction cup.
Okay, we need leverage. Well, we do have a pipe, so can we stick them two together? Okay, we've once again got a whole plunger. And now we can plunge the chain out. There we go.
Come on, plunger, don't fail me now! Plunge! Plunge! I think it's working.
Okay, can we now get the chains? Yes. Okay, now we attach it to the window. And then she uses her motorbike to rip it out.
You might want to stand away from the wall.
Are we sure any of them actually did it, Lamont?
There's a lot of string here, Bailey. Are you really going to argue with all this red string?
Don't argue with the red string.
They freely admitted to multiple other crimes in their own testimonies.
I suppose we could... What's that noise?
No, they can't be. The prisoners.
Wow, just ripped the whole
Stop
building
escaping,
open.
you ruddy delinquents.
Thanks for breaking me out of the joint.
Are you sure you don't want to come with us?
Hey, it's been a blast, but old Donnie's got to fend for himself, you know? Hey, you give those crooks a beating for old Don, you hear me? Good luck to you guys.
Hop on, everyone.
Where are we going?
We need to get to that mansion.
Okay, well, we've released Dawn. So now he's out there ready to do more crimes. And actually that ends the chapter. So now we're in the finale. I was like, oh, this should fill another stream, but we'll see how long this chapter is. There we go. I mean, she did say the will was in her mansion, so it felt like that was a we're going there sort of line.
Where is everybody?
And you're quite sure, Dr. Hirsch?
Uh-oh, they're heading this way.
Indeed. We believe the murder weapon was fired as a projectile.
Hide!
Well, this is quite the development.
That's not all, Arista.
Oh, what's that? There's more?
The dart. It was tipped with some sort of poison.
Did I hear you right? Did you say poison?
Even if the dart hadn't hit an artery, I'm afraid Lady Unterwald's death was inevitable.
The killer wasn't leaving it to chance then. Tell me, who else knows about this?
I will consult with the rest of the Order this evening. I wanted to bring my findings to family members first, out of courtesy.
Of course. My dear sister would have appreciated that. Thank you for bringing this to my attention, Doctor. Oh, would you turn around and tell me what that is over there, dear?
He's about to get dead.
I don't see anything. Oh my! Dr. Hirsch!
I'm afraid the poor doctor has taken a tumble, Gunter. We need to move quickly. Take him to the basement, the both of you. Come to the lounge when you're finished. The executor is about to read Lady Unterwald's will.
Is this about our inheritance, Mother?
I intend to sell the estate over to Mr. Liu as soon as we gain control of the assets. He may have broken every bone in his body, but I'm sure he can manage a signature.
Yes, Mother.
It was her all along. The old deaf
They're
lady.
gone.
I
The
mean,
coast is clear.
she was lying about being deaf as well, so
Dr.
I guess.
Hirsch revealed the killer to us, but at what cost?
What a twist! My novel is going to be a real page-turner.
We need to focus on finding the original will and testament. We can't let them benefit from that fraudulent copy. Arthur, you head to the library room.
All right. I can catch up on some light reading.
I'll check in on Lady Unterwald's private study. Herman, you check out the basement.
I get the murder basement? Are you trying to get me killed?
We can use the pneumatic tube system to send each other any clues we find.
That's definitely more refined than the prison tube system.
Okay, move out.
Okay, so we will continue the same mechanic of exchanging
Ladies
items.
and gentlemen, we are gathered here today to mourn the passing of our dear Lady Unterwald.
Struck down by her scheming attorney, a meddling detective, and a train-wrecking saboteur. At least we can take some comfort in knowing that those three are securely behind bars.
Thank you, Arista. I have in my possession the last known copy of Lady Unterwald's last will and testament.
Arista must have provided the executor with a fake copy of the will. Lady Unterwald said that a copy of her genuine will is kept here. I have to find it before the reading finishes.
Yes, I think yes, the audience was made out of everyone on the train, including Mr. Liu. I'm not sure if you spotted him, the guy in the wheelchair, literally completely covered in cast. Just, you know, looking like a mummy. So he's still alive, just slightly indisposed. But yes, we can switch between all three of them now, and they will be in different parts of the building. So Herman got the murder basement.
Let's leave him here for now. My arms are getting tired.
With the...
I should check on the doctor, but keep my distance from those ghastly twins.
Yeah, the doctor might be dead, or he's just, you know, poisoned, and maybe we'll find an antidote to help him. And then Arthur is in the library.
I should look around for clues.
Yes, I mean, she's a rich old lady, but I think her main thinking is that she wants the money for her twin sons, who are very stupid and very incompetent, so they're never gonna make any money in their lives. Okay, well, I'll go back to Diana because the game started us with her, so I assume she will be the first to, like, do things.
The souvenirs from Lord Unterwald's extensive travels.
Yes, yes, Crystal. I presume she's got some sort of crazy hidden contraption where she's hidden that will.
This scenic oil painting captures the beauty of some distant mountain range.
Anyone in this suit of armor? No, we can't even inspect it. Even she's got a phone right here we can call Dirk. Yeah, she's got her own painting.
This painting looks worthy of closer inspection.
Oh, there we go.
The last will and testament must be stored inside the safe.
So, there is a safe.
Let's give this a listen, shall we? 6. That's a click on 3. Almost there. I think I got it.
Okay, she just opened it up herself.
That was almost too easy.
There's...
Oh, blast.
There's a safe in the safe.
With another 2 locking mechanisms.
Okay, well, yes, it was easy the first time around, now it's not.
Is it expecting a fingerprint of some sort?
Okay, we gotta get her body, and we gotta get her finger, and then get it in there. And another voice lock.
This looks like another voice-activated lock.
Okay, yes, we're gonna have to gather her fingerprints and her voice once again. What else you got here? What is this painting? Just a guy pointing?
It details Lord Unterwald embarking on one of his many expeditions.
Okay, more paintings. A map.
It's an itinerary for a global expedition spanning multiple countries. I wonder if Lord Unterwald completed his trip.
We've got some... Okay, we got some swords.
What mansion would be complete without a set of swords adorning the walls?
Yeah, but can we take one?
What mansion would be...
Okay. Probably not yet, but we should keep it in mind because as we know, this game does like, oh, you don't take it until you know why.
I wonder who made this before it found its way into Lord Unterwald's possession.
So we might need a sword later. Anything else? Okay, nothing right now, so I presume we should try out other people. Okay, let's explore the murder basement then.
This has been down here a while. It's covered in a fine layer of dust.
See what secrets they're got. Okay, there's wire reels, which is for storing recordings, so there might be her voice on this.
It seems Lord Unterwald was keeping a record of his astronomy observations.
Okay, that's the Lord.
Sorry, George. I need this more than you do.
So we've got a wire reel, but we don't have anything to listen to that with. What else is here?
Ooh, I wonder if the estate would let me have one of these.
What is it even? Just like a mirror in a frame? Okay. Globe.
I wonder where my next adventure will take me. Hopefully somewhere with a warmer climate.
I would have thought he would have hoped for like less murder maybe. Okay, this is the tube that we will use to send items if we need to. No more toilets. Some golf clubs. Okay. The doctor. Okay, it says the doctor's body, so he might indeed be dead.
Let's see if the doctor had anything on his person. The only thing he had was this weird syringe.
I mean, there might still be more safes inside that safe. We never know, right? We may open it and then there's gonna be more. Okay, there's this telescope.
Good for stargazing, but mostly used for spying.
Nothing with this. We're somehow standing on this sign.
Lady J. Unterwald, heiress of the Unterwald Empire.
Don't tell me that the statue has been carved to contain her fingerprints. I mean, even if it is, we don't have anything to take a fingerprint with. But we should keep that in mind, because that might be just the kind of silly possibility this game might be going for.
It's full of silver cutlery. Oh, this must be worth a small fortune.
Oh yes, of course you just have a box of silver in your basement that you don't care about. Oh, the twins are here. I assume we don't want to speak to them.
I don't want to be caught by those ghastly twins.
Okay.
Better keep my distance.
But can we, like, use the syringe to, you know, I don't know, put them to sleep? No.
I don't want to be caught by...
Okay.
Better keep my distance.
Okay, so we're contained to this area until we can figure out what to do with them. Yeah, the hand does look suspicious. Like the finger there, just like, we're gonna take some fingerprints. Anything else here? Not that I can see. Okay, well, let's see what Arthur can bring to this equation.
Lord and Lady Unterwald were certainly a formidable duo.
I'm starting to, like, think, like, you know, what happened to him? Like, we know he's dead, but was that natural, or did he have some sort of accident?
Hey, it's about Lord Unterwald. The esteemed nobleman has returned from his successful voyage around the world with tales of riches that verge on the farcical.
Another telescope.
I'd love to have a play with this, but it looks delicate and expensive.
Was that ever stopped you, Arthur?
It's a painting of an old man. There's a certain sadness in his eyes.
Anything else? They have a giant bear rug.
I feel the bear wouldn't have approved.
You don't say. You don't think bears dream of being turned into rugs?
It's quite cozy.
We've got a cozy fire, and that's added something to our inventory. Oh. The wax that we've had, like from the very start of the game, where the letter came to him. He had the wax seal, but now that we stood next to a fireplace, it just melted. Oh, but we do have the wire device, so I wonder if they're for Herman should send the wire reel to Arthur. So we can
I'll
do
just
something.
place this right here.
Okay, and then Arthur has to go and get it.
I'll just request the inbound package. Drat, it's empty.
It's empty. Okay, we have to pull the lever.
Nothing happened. It must be empty.
What do you mean it's empty? Then I put the thing in there. Where did it go?
Drat.
Did she receive it?
The system is empty at the moment.
The system is empty.
Lady Unterwald must have used this to send small items between rooms.
Okay, do I have to grab another one because I've used it incorrectly? No. But it's gone from my inventory. So where has it gone?
It's a delivery system. I'd imagine it links to the other rooms in the house.
Drat, it's...
Okay, it's empty. Something's weird here.
I think this was used to send up Lady Unterwald's meals from the kitchen.
Does he? Oh, okay. It just popped into his inventory. Okay, I just didn't notice it popping in, and I was like, he didn't say anything about getting it, and I was like, he just said it's empty, that nothing happened, but no, it's here. Okay, we can put it in the device.
Nice. That looks like it's worked.
Okay, so it's in the device now.
It's loaded up with a fresh wire reel, ready for recording.
Okay, so we can record someone we don't gonna listen. Crystal thinks that she may have known she was going to be killed and brought a body double, and she's actually still here. I mean, again, the lady was quite smart, right? She wasn't a fool like the many of the other characters, so it's very possible that she had very specific plans. Like, she clearly had like a lot of wills, that she had a plan for, you know, recording something if something happened to the will, and that brought people to the mansion, right? Like, specifically the instruction was come to the mansion, so that might still be something. Like, she had a reason to send people here.
I believe it's a painting of Lord Unterwald. The rumor goes that he just mysteriously vanished one day. Lady Unterwald didn't like to talk about it.
Yes, suspicious. Why did they mysteriously vanish? Did she make him vanish, or someone else made him vanished?
Hey, I think one of Herman's novels is in here.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, right? Because she invited Herman as a detective, so she knew of him.
It's Lady Unterwald on the first train she ever had commissioned.
Yeah, it could have been the sister. The sister seems quite spiteful.
It's a newspaper clipping of an article about the Royce Express. The Unterwald Empire has unveiled the world's first steam turbine locomotive, promising to transform the landscape of railway transportation. It's an oil study of the mansion grounds. Huh. It's a painting of Hagen as a child. Maybe he really was the favorite.
How can he tell them apart, right? I still don't know which one is which.
I wonder what music Lady Unterwald liked to listen to.
Okay, but there isn't anything in it to listen to. Okay, so we can record something, but right now, like, I assume that will be for somehow recording her voice, if we can get access to it. We've got some melted and resolidified wax. Oh, okay. Give it to Herman.
Diana or Herman should be able to request that now.
Okay, yes. He explains better how to use the system. Okay, so now Herman requests this. Okay.
Aha! What do we have here?
Now I see how this works. So yes, now if he inspects the statue and uses the wax on the finger, can he use the wax?
Is too hard. I'll need to get it more malleable.
Okay, hello, very much craft. Do we need to send it sooner? Yes, we may need to remelt it first. Okay, so let's send it back up.
That should fit in there.
We are in Lady Unterwald's mansion because, you know, we love mansions, and we've gotta figure out how to no, I need to grab it. How to prove it we didn't do it
just
and
request the
stop
inbound package.
the evil people from gaining all her riches.
Nope.
Okay, do I just need to stand near? I think.
It's quite cozy.
Yes, now it will melt in our pocket. Yes, it's melted. We also found out who the killer was. Her very own sister did it. Okay.
All right.
And now, really quickly, Herman needs to grab it while it's still melted.
Success!
Yes, and now go to the statue really quick. And use the melted wax.
The wax is too hard. I'll need to get it more malleable.
Okay. I guess that may not work. I guess we may have to find a way to melt it with Herman?
I can't leave now.
Yeah, he can't leave. It's highly unlikely boy Lord Unterwald cheated on his wife, and Lady Unterwald got rid of him because of it, and the main characters are illegitimate children born from that infidelity. Oh. But then what? He cheated with her sister? Wow. Lord needs to restrain himself. Okay, is there anything here that we could use to melt this wax ourselves? Not really. So there's
the only
nothing
thing
more.
he had on him was that weird syringe.
Yeah, he had the weird syringe. I assume it doesn't like...
That doesn't work.
Yeah, combine with the wax to form some sort of new substance or anything like that. How can we keep this wax melted is the question. 'Cause I don't think she can do anything right now, right? There wasn't too much interactive. Like, she needs to just receive all of the items required to open the safe. Okay, just to make sure, I may try the wax thing again. I mean, what have you missed is that, yeah, we broke out of jail, but using a system of toilets to get items between our characters until we were able to break out of jail. And now we're in the mansion, yes, trying to stop the evil people.
It's quite cozy.
Inheriting the fortune. Okay, because we still have the air funnel, so it has to be useful for something. But I assume for the wax, it will just cool it down rather than making it melted.
Oof, that's hot.
Okay, it's hot. It's hot now. But I presume it's just not gonna be hot for long enough.
That's ready to be requested now.
If we're sending it to people.
Requesting item. There we go.
Yeah, by the time he gets it, it's already re-solidified. So that just doesn't seem to work. It can't. We have to do something with it. I assume he doesn't have anything here to make it melted, which means Arthur has to figure out a way.
Okay, that's ready to be requested.
To keep it melted, like with some sort of additional.
I'll just request the inbound package.
Combination. What items does she have? She's got the truth serum still, so we're gonna be using that for something, and she's got Agent M. Can we put Agent M in the tube?
That's not going to fit.
No, it's not going to fit. So Agent M is gonna be doing something with hair. There's masks and there's
The
paintings.
souvenirs from Lord Unterwald's extensive travels. Lord Unterwald must have taken this as a souvenir. It's the weathered cigar box, adorned with intricate carvings. Lord Unterwald had an extensive collection of travel guides.
Okay, none of those are items that we're collecting. It's just things we can look at. There's lots of scary
This
masks.
piece deserved more than languishing in this dusty study. What a pity.
So, you know, if we need to, like, scare someone, we will have plenty to choose from.
What mansion would be complete?
Okay, we still have the swords, but she still doesn't think we need them for anything. What would we need an air funnel for? Make the fire hotter?
That doesn't work.
No.
Nah. Nope.
No, not the bear.
I'd love to have a play with this, but it looks...
Yeah, there isn't much to touch. Oh, there's a vinyl record.
Ode to Lemon Cake. Huh. I think Lady Unterwald recorded herself on this vinyl.
There we go. I mean, apparently we were supposed to find this. But without the little tab thing, it's just pixel hunting. Okay, now we can listen to that and record.
That's Lady Unterwald's voice.
Okay, record it then.
I should be able to capture Lady Unterwald's voice with this. All right.
Okay, so now we can send this to Diana. That's at least a useful item.
There we are, ready to be requested.
Okay, that's one part of what we need.
There's a package ready to be requested. I'll take it.
Yes, she can actually sing. Yeah, so we have the recording, so we can go to the safe. And we can use it.
I'll play Lady Unterwald's voice near the lock.
That's the second time we've used that trick.
Success! There's one more locking mechanism to get through. Is it expecting a fingerprint of some sort?
Well, that's what we're thinking. It's just we're having trouble delivering this fingerprint. Is she willing to part with the truth serum? Because then maybe we can
There we go.
use it
Ready
on the
to be
twins.
requested.
If we go to Herman, he can get the truth serum and then spray the twins.
What do we have here?
See what they say when they're under our spell.
I don't want to be caught by
No.
those ghastly twins.
Yeah, but they will tell.
Keep my distance.
Make them tell the truth.
That doesn't work.
No, that doesn't combine. I was like, make some sort of weird concoction. Key, yes, we've got some boots. We've got the shackle key, which I assume is not that useful here because it's for the prison. The letter opener, the plunger, and the syringe. I assume none of this combines again, yeah. Like, we're not making plunger shoes for the second time.
That doesn't work.
No, but that means we could be sending those items to Arthur, for example, right? Arthur might be able to do something with it. The truth serum to make the sister confess every... I mean, yes, if we sprayed it on her in the room, then she would confess in front of everyone, and that would probably help. And now I'm thinking, like, you know, could we make the knife hot or something and then use it to transport the wax?
Here goes.
Yep, and then can Arthur do
I'll
anything
just
with
request
it?
the inbound package.
I might just start doing what I was doing in the prison cell, where I just send everything to one character.
That should fit in there.
And then see if they can put something
I'll just
together.
request the inbound package.
Because Arthur is my blocker right now, so I need to figure out what he can do with all of this. Not sure what the boots would do, but apparently
Okay.
we can.
That's ready to be requested.
We can send the shoes, so that's interesting. Maybe we
I'll
will
just
need them
request the inbound package.
for the safe. Okay, just stuff everything you have in that tube.
That won't fit in
Okay.
there.
No plunger. Herman's keeping the plunger. That's his precious item.
I'll just place this right here.
I'll just request the inbound package.
You're gonna have so many things to try and combine. And the truth serum?
Safe travels!
Okay, now we go to Arthur and we
I'll
try
just
many
request the
things.
inbound package.
Like, you know, can we stick something in the fire to then have it hot and keep the wax hot?
Nope.
Not the letter opener.
Nope.
Not that. Okay. Well, other things are not metal, so it doesn't feel like we would be doing that.
Nope.
Yeah, he doesn't want to
Nope.
combine that either. Just cook this syringe.
That doesn't work.
No.
I'd love to have a play with this.
Yeah, you would love to have a play with this, but you're not gonna. Can we, like, cut the bear?
Nope.
No. Anything else that could be cut? Like, cut into this painting, see what's in
That
it.
doesn't work.
No, no secrets in the painting. Fine. Open some books. Open some bookends.
That doesn't work. Nope.
Okay, now I'm thinking like, yes, could Diana use the letter opener on something? Open something in her room.
3 long years. The Riches brothers.
Because, what? Okay, I was like, did he take something? No, it's just the wax getting re-solidified again.
I see a few worn-looking history books. These could be artifacts in their own right.
The twins are there because Herman's been shouting there for half an hour and they haven't heard anything. I mean, she does have to use her hearing horn, which she clearly doesn't need as a shouting horn. So yes, they do seem quite hard of hearing for sure. Okay. That doesn't do anything. Can we send the letter opener to her? See if she can...
Okay, that's in the system.
See if she can chop up some things or something.
There's a package ready to be requested. I'll take it.
You know, see if we can cut something open.
Nope.
No, not the...
That doesn't work.
Not the paintings in this room. There was like a fancy cigar box or something.
That doesn't work.
Nope. And not the books, okay.
Nope.
I thought there might be some sort of cut something open situation, but also not that. Well, that's quite the conundrum. Like,
I'll never fit.
no, she won't send Agent M in the tube, so that's not helpful. Herman, why do you refuse to just, I don't know, attack the twins or something? Well, they're digging a grave for the doctor.
Ghastly twins. Better keep my distance.
Throw a plunger at them. No.
I don't want to be caught by those ghastly twins.
Yeah, that's fine.
So keep my... Nope.
Nope. Plunge some
No.
stuff. Plunge the body.
That doesn't work. It's nothing interesting.
It's nothing interesting. Okay. What do you mean by that?
No.
No. It's all a no from him. Okay, what could we use to keep this wax hot then? Deactivated truth serum.
I'm not quite sure what this is, but the bottle is neat.
Why is it deactivated? Is it because we've already used it, so now it doesn't work? Yes, they didn't hear various things. Yes, the wax has melted. But now what? Now what do we do with it while it's melted?
Nah.
And sometimes it closes the inventory when I try to combine things. It said deactivated before we used it before? Okay. Yes, curious.
Nah, that doesn't work.
I'm like... I'm gonna send the letter opener back, because I'm like, should we use it next to the fireplace? Did I try that already?
Arthur or Herman can request that item now.
Like, Arthur, I know you're not very smart, but could you, like...
I'll just request the inbound package.
Figure this out. Because it feels like what we're missing is a way to keep this wax melted, right?
That doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work when we do that.
Nah.
But it won't let us, like, hit this knife or anything like that. Air funnel. Can we send that in the tube? Can someone try to use it for something?
I think that's too big to send.
It's too big to send, because, like, there was dusty things in the basement, so... I was like, do we need that for something? But no, he's stuck with it. Anyone got any ideas? Because I'm like, I think I've fallen into a trap of like, yes, what does this game want me to do? Because I'm like already like, you know, cat paintings.
I feel the bear wouldn't have approved.
Try and take things with the wax. Interesting enough, if I walk with it around the room, it's melted for quite a while. But as soon as I try to send it to Herman, it becomes solidified. Right? So it's just like, the game is like, no, that's not the way you're supposed to solve it.
Aw, it's a set of horsehead statues.
Okay, does that help us in any way? It's melted again. By us just standing here? The wax situation is confusing me.
It was reassuring to hear Lady Unterwald again.
Okay, that's just him putting the music on. No, that's just him putting the record on. Okay, so we still need the record for something. Can we put the record in the fire?
Nope.
No.
It's quite cozy.
Yes, that just melted the wax. Can we put it on?
Nope.
The record, I don't even know what I'm trying to do anymore. Okay, what's with the record then? Can we put that in the tube? It does seem quite big. But it does fit.
Right. That can be requested.
Yeah, the melted wax is for Herman to take the fingerprints, but the problem is that as soon as I put it inside the pneumatic tube machine, it stops being melted. And so I have to figure out a way that it will remain melted. Okay, I don't think she has any use for the record. Can Herman do anything with the record?
Success!
Yes, success. But what would we do with it, right? Grab the gramophone record, put it together with a plunger. Not really. Can we use it as a frisbee to hit those two on the head?
I don't want to be caught by those ghastly twins. Better keep my distance.
Do I have anything to break the finger of the statue?
Lady Unterwald must have disapproved of this likeness.
I mean, we have a letter opener, but I don't think that would break a statue. Like, it does quite feel like we would want the wax, but yeah, I might be just thinking about it the wrong way. Like, the letter opener might not be strong enough to break the statue, but let's see.
Okay, that's in the system.
Requesting item. There we go!
Yeah, wax on finger. The problem is, if we send the wax to Herman, it's solidified. And he says it's too solidified to use it, right? So we have to, I think, figure out how to keep it warm.
I can't use that.
How to keep it warm on the way down. Because right now, if we send it, it just ends up hard and it doesn't work. But I've tried to combine it with various items and none of it worked to keep it, well, none of it combined at all. So I couldn't keep it melted. And they can't like leave those rooms or anything like that, right? They have to stay where they are, so... Is there anything here? Like, can we do anything with the painting? Why do we need the air funnel for? Because only Arthur can keep the air funnel. We need to make the house warmer to keep the wax melting. Potentially, like, if we can set the whole house on fire to keep it warm, that might do it too.
Nah.
Like, because yeah, I was like, oh, we can maybe fan the flames to make it warmer. That, or somehow we have to send Herman something that's on fire. But you know, if we put some fire in the pneumatic tubes, that may end weird.
Nah.
Because yeah, he doesn't want to mess with the telescope in any way. I mean, if we're super stuck, there's always calling Dirk, right? See if Dirk says anything insightful.
Call is being forwarded to the Dirk Chiselton hotline. Please hold. What do you need?
I don't suppose you do house calls.
Depends. How big a house are we talking?
It's a mansion, if that helps.
Oh, funny that. I'm on the way to a mansion right now.
Is he coming?
It's the same one.
Is Dirk coming here?
I need a hint.
Well, we think the doctor is dead. Oh, we can do something with the doctor?
I've got it from here. Thanks.
Okay, we can do maybe something with the doctor to make him to find out that he is not indeed dead. Like, can we spray him with the truth serum to find out he's not dead? Yeah, we gotta send some stuff back. What does Diana have in her inventory? She's got Agent M the mouse, but it doesn't go in the pneumatic tube. And she's got the recording that we used for the safe already. So it's just the voice of Lady Unterwald from the singing. Okay, let's see. Okay, maybe we can send the truth serum back to Herman, see if we...
That's ready to be requested now.
If we spray the dead body, will something happen?
Aha! What do we have here? It's nothing interesting.
It's nothing interesting. Okay, can we, like, poke him with the letter opener?
Happened.
Oh, can we... Oh, maybe the syringe. Maybe the syringe itself, what we found on him. Maybe it's like an antidote to the poison that he was poisoned with.
There we are. Ready to be requested.
And I was just like, well, I got it from the body. Why would I use it on the body?
Success!
Okay, let's see. Okay,
Apologies,
wow.
Doctor.
That's a big syringe.
Isn't it your turn yet? What's the matter, Gunter? I thought you loved digging holes. Can't we do this later? I really don't want to miss the execution. The
Execution?
executor, you imbecile. Why did Auntie waste all that money on your so-called education? That's money she could have left to me in her will. You won't be getting anything if we're late. They'll have taken all the good stuff already. We'll be left with the scraps. Is that how it works? Can they really do that? Well, I'm not waiting around to find out. Come on!
Okay, they're coming through.
I hate how lifelike these statues are. Whatever was Auntie thinking? It has to be one of Pierre's creations. Just look at the detailing. He even carved in her fingerprints. Let's get out of here. It's giving me the creeps.
Okay. Herman just pretending to be a picture. For once, he does something smart.
Now, where was I?
Yeah, we can see you, Crystal. But if you're not seeing chat...
Are you quite all right?
Herman, how did you get here? Why does my neck hurt so much?
You landed on it.
Of course, that mad woman tried to dart me. How did you know to use the adrenaline shot?
I was grasping at straws.
No, that was the intuition of an extraordinary detective. You did it, Herman.
I did? You're right! I did!
I suspect the poison in this dart will be the very same used on Lady Unterwald.
So, it was Arista all along!
That's right, but this may not be enough evidence. We need a confession.
I don't think she's the confessing type.
Maybe there's a way to make her talk. If we can get a confession, it should be enough to clear your names.
Oh no, Crystal. YouTube was like, no, you're not allowed. While we're here struggling with like, what we're doing. But yes, it seems like basically I've just focused on the wrong thing to do, right? Clearly, we weren't supposed to figure out the fingerprints from the statue until the twins talk about like, oh, her thing is so realistic and even has fingerprints, right? So I was there being like, how do I keep this wax melted? While they're, no, you have to raise the doctor from the dead first. So yes, I've missed that. So it's like the second time we've started calling the tip helpline, and you know, as soon as we do that before we even fully ask for the hint, it reveals to us what the game thinks the next step is. So it's like half a hint.
What happened to the rest of the order?
There were a few broken thumbs when the train derailed, but nothing too serious.
Have the order come to stop the will reading?
They sent me as their delegate, but it seems I failed. There may still be time, though.
I don't think it did. I think like sometimes the YouTube chat is just weird and you have to refresh the page and it starts working again. I don't know.
Do you think the twins are in on it?
I think they have the combined intellect of a toddler, so are easily influenced.
Yeah, I think the twins are just like doing whatever their mother tells them, right? They're not smart enough to be planning that.
What do I need
Oh
to
no,
be
I
doing
didn't mean to
again?
ask that.
We need to get a confession out of Arista. It should be enough to clear your names and disinherit her from any claim to the estate. They're about to begin the will reading, so I suggest you hurry.
Juan is like, oh, it's suspicious that they're so stupid and everyone thinks they're stupid. Being prepared for every possibility.
I'll be right back.
Don't be long, Herman.
Yes, they might just be pretending to be super stupid so that they can get away with murder. Okay, so we get a shovel, maybe? No, we don't get a shovel. But yes, there is like barrels with skulls and crossbones. Oh, but there's a boiler, so yes, we probably might be able to make things a bit hotter.
I suppose it wouldn't be a creepy murder basement without a shallow grave.
I hope it isn't intended for me.
I mean, considering that their mother appears to be the murderer, you would think by now they would be acting smarter, unless they're planning to do some other horrible things once the will has been read, and then they like have some other completely different plan.
Is that a skull? Well, that doesn't bode well.
No, why does she have barrels of poison in her basement? Okay, let's crank up the heat. Okay, no, that just gives him access to a heat source, which means yes, we can now have Arthur just send the wax in whatever state it is.
Diana or Herman should be able to request that now.
Okay, then I'm just like confused about why did they make it so obvious immediately that the wax can be melted with Arthur if that wasn't to be the mechanic.
Item. There we go.
He's just sitting there with like the syringe stuck into his heart. Like, yeah, no worries. The syringe is as big as your body, but you can do this, right? Nothing bad's happening.
It's already melted, but hardening fast.
Okay, it's already melted. Okay, it says it's resolidified.
It's fairly warm, but I'd like it to be warmer.
You'd like it to be warmer? Haven't seen Digibob. He's okay. He's just he's just watching without contributing. I hear he's been half watching the stream and half playing Hades too, because you all have been so well behaved. He doesn't think he has to be watching you that closely. We can burn the house with the truth serum. Yeah, so yeah, we've because we used the truth serum on the furnace in the train, and that did funky things there. Or maybe it's heat activated. I think he already has it. Maybe it is heat activated. That's why it says it's deactivated, because it needs to be warmed up in order to work, and then everyone will be getting truth serum dispersed in the house.
There's not much here. I might as well add the rest of this.
Yep, just chuck it in, and that makes...
Oh, this stuff is potent!
And then we crank it up.
That doesn't sound good. I hope the pipes can handle that much pressure.
Okay, now we warm up.
That's better.
And now is the wax melted? No, it's still resolidified.
It's already melted, but hardening fast.
Okay, it's telling me that it's melted, but then it's not. Okay, now it's melted. So quick, let's get it on the statue finally. There we go.
There! I've managed to create a wax impression.
And now we send this to Diana so she can open the safe so that she can find another safe inside that safe.
Here goes.
There we go. No, she has to go pick it up first.
There's a package ready to be requested. I'll take it. This wax imprint could fool the mechanism.
I mean, if so, that's not a very good security.
Incredible! It worked! Lady Unterwald was right. The original will is here. We need to get this to the executor and confront the family at once.
I, Lady Unterwald, being of sound mind and legal capacity, leave my entire estate to my dear sister-in-law, Arista Gudrun.
Yes! All right, Mr. Liu. It's time to honor our agreement. I hope you can still hold a pen.
All the pipes are about to go in this place.
Stop the reading at once!
You three again. What are you doing here?
What's all this?
That document is a fake. We have the genuine copy right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this looks to be genuine. However, we should postpone the reading until I can evaluate the authenticity.
No! You answer to me now.
Yeah. Time for the taxes.
Inland Revenue will go through the estate with a fine-tooth comb.
Is that right? Well, any responsibility will fall to John here, just as soon as he signs.
I don't think he wants in on the deal anymore.
You helped to build the Royce Express. Is that correct?
That's right. I designed her with my own 2 hands. The Royce Express could have been the future of rail transportation. But thanks to you, it's a smoldering wreck.
And yet you were willing to throw away your future for a payout. Jean-Loup had no intention of using your technology. He just wanted to remove his competition.
I admire your idealism, but that's business, dear. That's hardly a crime. It's just capitalism.
Lady Unterwald would have never allowed that to happen.
My dear sister didn't have the stomach to run an empire. Sometimes you have to make the difficult choices. She never understood that.
I mean, she was letting her accountant just run wild with debts, right?
You were tired of living in your sister's shadow, weren't you?
Stop it! Stop this at once! It's not true!
Just admit it. You schemed to take her legacy and her life.
No! No, no, no!
She about to make the truth serum burst out into the room.
Huh. I felt the ground shake beneath my feet.
We just have to get her a bit more angry. Okay, oh, we can switch characters and, like, rile her up some more with other people.
Were you and Mr. Liu working together on this?
I don't know what you're talking about. Just look at him. Hasn't poor John suffered enough?
You were aware of Jean's attempts to inform on Lady Unterwald.
Jean has been nothing but loyal. I only wish my dear sister could have seen that. He even volunteered to take the estate off our hands for a very generous price. Oh, don't worry, John. Our agreement is but a signature away.
Hello, Senpai. Yes, we're just probably towards the end now, but yes, enjoy from the start.
You had to know we wouldn't just go quietly.
I'm sure the authorities are already en route. If there's any justice, you'll be back behind bars in no time at all.
Okay, so that's all she has to say.
I'll handle this. Why did you try to frame us for murder?
How dare you come here and accuse me of framing anyone? I won't be lectured by a bunch of train-destroying fugitives.
So we're only in dialogue now, right? We can't, like, go and try and blow the radiator or anything.
Bergman mishandled the estate's finances. Isn't that right?
I say, there's no evidence for that, you know.
That would be hard to prove, Arthur. All those records burned up in that little derailment of yours.
Yes, that's a bit unfortunate.
You tried to sell, and Lady Unterwald caught on to your scheme, didn't she?
No, that's not true!
Lady Unterwald was leaving you nothing, and you couldn't stand it!
My dear sister would do no such thing! You were parading around a phony document, a forgery.
Lady Unterwald cut you out of her will, so you killed her!
No!
Yes, let's just rile her up some more. Get those pipes bursting.
Did anyone else feel that?
You're really testing my patience now!
Do you even need that hearing horn, Arista?
Of course I need it! I'm a defenseless old lady whose only crime is being hard of hearing. You can't help but make baseless accusations, can you?
I mean, you're literally arguing with us right now without using your horn, so what do you have to say to that?
How could you manipulate your own sons into doing your dirty work?
My poor, incompetent boys? Come now, they're far too stupid to have criminal intent.
Even she thinks they're too stupid. Okay, so Arthur's got nothing more to say. Time for...
Now it's my turn!
Herman Merman and his true detective skills to shine.
You used me to fix your hearing horn. You made me an accessory.
I have to thank you for your assistance with that, Detective. I couldn't have used my horn otherwise. My poor boys would have been lost in those vents for hours.
Yes, Herman was really just helping the crimes along.
How deep does this conspiracy go, Arista?
There's no conspiracy, dear.
Then how do you explain my publishers denying the Suburban Burden?
What's that? What on earth are you talking about?
Herman.
But I think we can all agree it was a little suspicious.
He thinks like everything is people conspiring against him.
The Order won't stand for this, you know.
The Order? Oh, please. I set that whole thing up. The Order was intended as an advisory board to nudge my sister in the right direction. Who do you think was doing the nudging?
It was all her. She was doing this all along, but then the Order was useless anyway.
Wait, you started the Order of Idle Hands?
Indeed. It was all in my sister's best interest, of course. I found them to be quite persuasive before they got carried away with their own customs. Alas, by the end, even poor John here couldn't get them to do his bidding.
Well, now we feel a bit used.
Now you feel a bit used, well... Okay, well, they already said everything.
You answer to me now.
Or is there more? It's like, we can't leave the dialogue.
This.
Okay, now he has a new thing to say.
Do you have anything to confess, Arista?
I have nothing to confess, no! Go back to your cells where you belong!
Come on! You don't want to confess just a little bit?
No! And you should all be behind bars!
Come on, Arista! Confess already!
No!
Some of the dialogue is just like, oh yeah, just repeatedly doing the same things until they say something.
You answer to me now.
Okay, well, she's got nothing
now
new.
It's my turn!
Do we just have to nudge her about the same things? No, we just have to find where the new dialogues are.
When did you last speak to Dr. Hirsch?
Dr. Hirsch? I can't recall. It's been a while since I saw him.
Liar.
Are you sure you haven't seen the doctor?
Like I said, I wouldn't have a clue of his whereabouts. Now stop asking!
Perhaps we should search the estate for Dr. Hirsch?
That won't be necessary. I'm sure he's just been delayed, that's all.
And also, Dirk is coming here, right? Is Dirk gonna just barge in and claim all the credit for solving the case?
I propose we start our search in the basement.
The basement? No, you can't! No, no, no!
Okay, the true serum's coming.
Ah! Whoa, what was that? Oh, I feel so strange. Everyone, listen to me! I said, listen to me!
It's over, Arista. There's no getting out of this one.
What? Dr. Hirsch? But I killed you! You should be dead! Wait, did I say that out loud? What's happening?
Looks like someone got a strong dose of truth serum.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid an attempt was made on my life with this poison dart.
Why didn't it work? It was no different to the one I used to kill your dear Lady Unterwald.
She confessed.
Oh dear.
Why couldn't she just sell the estate? We'd all have been rich instead of living in her shadow.
You treasonous goat!
What have you done to me? Why did I say that?
What did you do, Mother?
Seize her!
I think it's time to leave, boys. Help your dear mother escape.
Okay, they're still helping her, and no one's doing anything.
We have to stop her.
Make a break for the door, boys!
And that's Dirk. There he is with his chin.
Oh, good. I'm not too late to the party.
Who the hell are you?
The name's Dirk Chiselton, and you're under arrest.
Stop him, boys!
We won't let you near our mother. You'll have to go through us first.
Oh, that suits me just fine. Allow me to introduce you to Hammer and Chisel.
Isn't it Dirk Chiselton fighting the twins?
Oh no! Why did it have to be Chiselton?
Yeah, he's gonna get all the credit.
We can't let them get away.
Ow!
Oh, we're supposed to help? Oh, we can like drop a chandelier on them? Cut it with the letter opener.
I'll save you, Chiselton!
Yep, time to do some crime. But nothing happened to Chiselton, so
Looks like we got here just in time, Chiselton. How'd you figure it out?
Velsfrey laid a lot of the groundwork. I just put the pieces together.
Well, we'd better get these three back to the station.
You can't arrest me. I'm innocent. And rich. You can't put rich people in handcuffs.
Shut up, both of you!
Come on, let's go.
That was some fine detective work, Herman.
It was?
Listen, Herman, I've got a case that's been bugging me for a while. Wouldn't mind another pair of eyes on it, if you're interested.
You're suggesting we form some sort of crime-fighting detective duo?
Yeah, something like that. Are you in?
It's all I've ever wanted!
oh.
Well, Diana, you disrespected my orders, stole a bunch of classified gadgets, and blew up an express train. However, I can't argue with the results. Congratulations, field agent.
I've got the job. I'm a field agent.
I knew you could do it, Diana.
Good news for everyone.
We owe you a great debt. I suppose you'll be running the estate now that you own the place.
Oh, I hadn't even thought about that.
It can be more of an advisory role, you know. The Order can handle the day-to-day operations. We are here to lend a hand.
Say, Arthur, I don't suppose you'd be interested in a job?
You want me to work for Inland Revenue?
I'm afraid it'd be a strictly bureaucratic position for now. The amount of paperwork generated from this mission alone will keep us occupied
You'll
for
love
months.
that.
We'd need a professional lackey to sort through this mess.
You said there'd be paperwork and bureaucracy?
Oh, yes, stacks of it, I'm afraid. And you'd have to be comfortable wearing the uniform, of course.
There's a uniform?
That's right, but it's perhaps a little unadventurous for your taste.
I'll take it!
Oh my god, he's so happy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Dirk was already coming here, right? It wasn't about us calling him. He was already on the way. I generally don't expect those games to have multiple endings, but yes, that is it. We have solved the case. We proved that none of us were the murderer. We were just poor, innocent, incompetent, chaos-causing people that got caught up in all of this nonsense. So there we go. And it was the evil sister all along, and her twins that were just dumb, right? In the end, they were just dumb and doing whatever their mother told them. And yes, he is so happy for paperwork. He will do all of our paperwork if we just ask him. And yes, even, you know, after all the stuff with Herman being like, oh, Dirk, I hate him, he's stealing my job, like, Dirk turns out to be like, oh, I'm such a nice guy. I will work with you, Herman. Let's be friends and partners, right? So, clearly, Herman should have just reached out earlier on and formed this partnership instead of being all like, I hate Dirk. Because, you know, Dirk is a nice guy, it turns out. And yes, Diana got rewarded for doing everything, breaking orders and stealing things, and she still gets to be field agent, so despite everything, they all get their perfect ending. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this one. The ending chapters were way shorter than the other chapters we've had in the game, and that including me trying to figure out what the game was trying to tell us to do. So yeah, that's it for Loco Motive. Because it was a shorter ending episode, we can... Did Field Agent M get a promotion? No. They remained unmentioned. Okay, there is a post-credits.
Are we really letting those three go?
How do you mean?
They may not have murdered Lady Unterwald, but they committed so many other crimes.
You forget, we've got them on record confessing to their lots.
I suppose so.
Have a little faith, Bailey. We were always one step ahead.
Oh, but the intern...
Good work, Agent. You know what you have to do. Leave no trace.
Ooh.
Yes,
So he's actually the one person that was pretending to be the idiot all along. And he's, yeah, destroyed the recordings. Yep, turns out he was the insider that was pretending to be stupid. So that's how they get away with all of the other crimes, right? Because they were still on the hook for derailing the train and stealing all of the things and causing various amounts of damage. So now they're not on the hook. Now they're going to be free forever. And yes, Arthur's rich. Arthur's both rich and got his dream job. So isn't that a fun thing for him? Yes, I mean, it was a really good point and click, right? Like all of the animations, all of the voice acting, they were really good. The story was silly, but it still worked as a crime mystery story. Like as it is with point and click, sometimes the puzzles are like, what did this game want me to do? Because they want something super specific that is not immediately obvious. But you know, it's fine. We've worked it out. Eventually, even if we had to like get Dirk on the phone to tell us what even are we trying to work out now.